A project bike basically is something that lies in the corner of your house, kind of runs, um, has a huge to-do list on it, could have kept you broke, and has an unsure finish date on it. So it's been like more than 1 week since I've started this bike. Let's see how things go. Ready? No. Okay. Good. That's it. This bike isn't in good tune. Like for the first 100 meters or so, the choke always needs to stay on with the acceleration, and eventually you wouldn't need that. Okay. Good roads, man. The bike is still not alive. It still stutters a lot. Eventually it will come alive, no problem. No modern bike, I mind you, this is just 100 cc's, and no modern bike can have an exhaust like a two-stroke. Yeah, nah. This bike by no measure is fast, but it's really fun. Like all of this is happening at what, 60 kilometers an hour. You really need to be aware of what you're doing, because there's no disc brakes, there are no ABS, of course. There's no safety net. I've added a few upgrades on this bike. I have added the front end forks from an old TVS Victor, because the stock fork on the AX100 especially are really useless on bad roads, and I don't want to look original and have a horrible experience on my bike. I would rather look modified and use the best of this engine. Yapa. What I've also done is I've added a resonator or a power box from a later model, which is the Suzuki Supra, but I don't know if it makes any difference at all, because my carb is totally out of tune. Mr. Buffalo Enfield. This bike, as it is, returns lesser fuel efficiency than my Ronin, which is like 2.5 times this size, has bigger tires, weighs more and whatnot. That bike would return 40 kmpl within city, and this thing returns a mighty 32. but I don't really care. This is the thing with two strokes, you know, you're barely doing 60 and there's so much fun. There's a lot of illusion around making two strokes as fast or maybe even faster than modern bikes. I don't really believe that. Modern bikes are really fast. It's not just about acceleration or top speed. It's about how much you can carry them around different places, and modern bikes are clearly fast. But the fun, you know, that's where you can never evolve into two-stroke. We're far out. We're trying to clean up petrol. I must say it's an honor for anyone to, you know, be able to ride an old bike, especially a two-stroke. And I think that's about it. I will be turning around. I just came out to, you know, stretch the girl's legs. She's been sitting for 7 days, like I said. She runs a lot better now compared to when we took her out. Suzuki bikes don't handle that good, no matter which it is, you know. Be it the AX100 Max 100 or even worse, you know, the Shogun or the Shaolin, because that just has more power than this on the same platform. Lazy asses. This is a very twitchy bike, but that's what makes this fun, you know. You need to be on the spot. You need to be aware. This is not an RX. But this is just more fun than RX. I've had a 135 5-speed long ago. I've had good fun on it. I'm not taking anything away from it. But you know, the fun of riding a Suzuki is just unparalleled. You can call me a Suzuki fanboy, I don't care. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I still have a lot of plans for this, you know. Basically, the bike just needs to go through a correction, a huge correction of tune. My seat is off alignment, and I still have a lot more in my mind that I plan to do with this bike, but it's definitely not happening at the pace at which my Max 100 got restored. I had money back then. That's, you know, that's the best part of it. You can wait, relax. As long as the bike runs, you're still having fun. Really? My bike doesn't have the right indicator, so yeah, that thing broke when I was shifting my bike to Bangalore. I must say the Ronin handles 2 times better, accelerates 2 times faster. But still, if I have to talk about fun, nothing beats this bike. So we're almost back home. I hope you enjoyed this ride because I certainly did. So I'll see you in another one, guys. Bye bye.